So this is an album that I was definitely waiting for throughout the whole year. We got Danny Brown, Quaranta. It's been a while since Danny dropped a solo album. I think the last one was 2019 with You Know What I'm Saying. While that was a little bit more tame, I did enjoy the fact that there was a lot of Q-Tip production. I think he had a JPEG song on there. And I think Q-Tip actually executive produced that album. I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy it because it wasn't anything like Atrocity Exhibition, which is, probably everyone's favorite Danny Brown album. It's definitely my favorite Danny Brown album. But, I think, Danny Brown has been in a different space. He's been in the space of, dealing with his inner demons and, dealing with his trauma. Everyone knows that Danny Brown had issues with substance abuse, alcohol abuse, and he's been working through that. I'm not expecting anything wild. He gave us that with Scaring the Hoes earlier with JPEG, which is one of my top albums of the year. I'm just expecting, an update on where Danny is mentally throughout this album. The album cover is very, 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 depressing looking, I'll say. Looks like something like off of Five Nights at Freddy's. But, it looks like a lot of, pain in the album cover. So that's what I feel like we're going to get with this album. I'm excited for it. I haven't heard any of the tracks. I know there's a track. I think track number 2, Tantor, is with Alchemist. And I know he had another single, Jen's Terrific Vacation, which I haven't heard yet as well. Let's get into this. We got track number 1, the title track, Quaranta.
They say 40 in Italian.
In Italian, 40 is Quaranta.
Yeah.
Love a good beat that starts with a bass like that, with a drum break.
This rap shit done saved my life and fucked it up at the same time. Got pain in my heart, I can't hide. A lot of trauma inside, you can see it in my eyes. Could've ended in seconds, this time on my side. A lot changed and Triple X came out. Bought a few cars in the house, almost had a spouse, got caught up, she was out. Now I'm sitting there questioning what life is about. Can you separate the life from the music? I was clueless, now a nigga foolish, on my own. Gotta get to it, came too far to right now just lose it. Lost everything in pursuit of my dream. Pushed everyone away, now no one here for me. Now everyone was changed perceptions, a blessing.
Sounds like the start to a Midwestern film, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, so far it seems like he's gonna be very introspective with this project. I know he's been working on it for a while. I think even before Scaring the Hoes, right? But yeah, I mean, he was talking about, how hip hop saved him, but it also messed him up. He's been, I'm sure, used and abused by the music industry. Very nice intro. I love the instrumental on it. It sounded like some sober Danny so far. We got track number 2, Tantor. I'm excited for this one. This one's produced by The Alchemist. This was a single. Let's go.
2020. Can show you to the water how you eat, son. We docking in that long time. So strap up, my nigga, it's time to ride. Go away, let's go Tim's, nigga, this a bugger. When Birdie with the blade out, nigga, time to fade out. This that blade round, get down to lay down. Nigga, better stay down, Greyhound my playground. Got a Mexican homie named Chinese Mike, and the all black hoodie, and he got that right. If you ain't got that green, then he might see red. Put a knot on your head, then we might see dread. Straight hair, white hair with them pinky toes. Eating no noodles like pick up. It's time to ride. Jumping in like Glenn Dennis. Scrape his head against the daggerboard. I play world with vocal cords deeper than the ocean floor. No Norwich rappers ain't eating like me. So if you pass the toe, then you got to pay your fee. Got your tickets to the murder show or SVP.
I love the Danny laugh.
Don't ask for me. This that Black Lives Matter, still sniff cocaine. Pay both
Very, 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 very nice beat from The Alchemist. Love the drums on that one. Danny Brown, great, animated as usual. Love the energy he put out on this one. I could definitely see why it was a single. Punches, it hits hard. It sounds great. Sounds great. All right, we got track number 3, Ain't My Concern. This is produced by Chris Keys and Quelle Chris. Shout out to those guys. Quelle Chris, very underrated rapper and producer. And Chris Keys, very underrated producer as well.
Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes, but just wait your turn. Get what you need, what you want, you earn. When it's time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern. Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes just to wait your turn. Get what you need, what you want, you earn. When it's time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern. This rap shit'll lay up. I'm going for a dunk, going big like bitches' panties during that time of the month. If it's an easy way to get it, tell me where to sign up. Ain't no shortcuts, a process you can trust. I done came up, nigga, on the grip and a half. Thirsty for rappers I know, always following trends. Never stick to the code. Back in the day, they sold it for rock and roll. But with this rap shit, a nigga sell his booty hole. What you doing over there? We doing this over here. My eye dot was on tour, couldn't shed no tears. Had to go on stage, so I'm turning the page. We can wish all we want, but this ain't just a million ways to get it. Better make them pay up. Don't stay up, sleep real well. Stop worrying about you niggas, started caring about myself. Looked in the mirror, started staring at myself. Took myself I'ma get it, fuck everything else. Like a moth in the flame, when you burn, you learn. Rush to mistakes, but just time, then it's time, but that ain't my concern.
Oh my gosh. It feels like, you know, a more confident Danny Brown on this track, you know. Like I said, definitely been through a shitstorm throughout his life, but as he said in the song, he actually looked in a mirror and, you know, started, you know, bettering himself. You know, he didn't like who he was, and he just started worrying about himself, you know what I'm saying, which is good. I hope Danny Brown's okay. You know, I hope Danny Brown's doing really good. All right, we got track number 4, Dark Sword Angel, also produced by Chris Keys and Quelle Chris. Let's go.
We doing this even without a record deal. Half the shit I say can be understood by executive.
I know
I'm
this
from that
sample.
crack rock.
This is the sample from Hermes 10, Red Death. Alchemist flipped this on that one. Okay.
Fuck, nigga, get your boots on tight. I'm from back when Snoop, Luca, Frisco, Dyke. Made moves and went left and you went right. Niggas wanna be hot, tell they so nice. Long as I got the rent, can't sell me shit. You ain't gotta put you out like Hannibal Burke. Got it all fucked up, thinking I won't flirt. But my family sit inside, you'll be all malnourished. My rhymes like Tetris, bars keep falling. Gotta know where to place them. Smoke with Dave Chappelle, the nigga think I laced them. Knew it was the pack, he started talking about spaceship. Right, like it's the only thing that I'm good at. Check your bitch hot blue back. Sit with thoughts like a toad on the style. Try to put my finger in her like a rotary file. If I take her for a spin, she would never come home. Put her hand behind her own head like Carmelo. I'm totally, last time he heard me spit, he had an order to check. But he still packing, just gave him the hatchet. When it's after out, LeBron sent me on the Maverick. I was gon' stop there, but when I heard this beat, I started counting up my confidence. The way I get put up and beat is good, this shit is not fair. Sorta make you think with this ink like a hot chair. The kids gotta eat. The kids gotta eat.
This beat is crazy.
The kids gotta eat.
Wow. That might be my favorite one on the album so far. That beat was disgusting. And that's one thing I mean when I talk about originality in hip hop. Like, this sample was used before. But when it comes to like originality and just like sample-based hip hop, I'm gonna flip it totally different. So where, you know, it doesn't sound like the way you flipped it, you know what I mean? I love the beat on this song as much as I love the beat on Red Death. But great song. Danny Brown was going off on this track. Loved it. Like I said, the beat was great. So far, you know, this is I'm liking this album. Quaranta. All right, we got track number 5, YBP featuring Bruiser Wolf. I haven't heard from Bruiser Wolf in a long time. I'm sure he's gonna have his animated voice as well. He sounds like E40 a little bit.
Be getting whipped in the morning, every night can't sleep. Got me tossing and turning, late night in the kitchen. Here I'm always fussing. Got my ass beat, I ain't even do nothing. Seen her crying in the kitchen and I don't know why. Call my aunt smoking crack and she got a black eye. Living on focus hope and we trying to get by. Sipping on wick juice, wash it down with chili fries. Come from broken home, we was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what a nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what a nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what a nigga been taught.
Detroit City, that's where I live. Feels like poetic justice, you get killed at the drive-in. Who gon' front you some work? Who gon' front you some work? We be fresh from the dirt, put you on a t-shirt. Wanna run like Barry, shoot like Zeke, but in the hood with a 9 on me like Rodney Pete. Motor City, the Motown, the Fab City, show no love. It's hard to fit in the murder mitten like OJ.
Young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what a nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit. You can never learn what a nigga been taught. So you was young, black and poor, being raised in Detroit.
Stuck in the middle between Blade and Dilla. Surrounded by killers, couldn't see the big picture from a bird's eye view. We ain't had no clue. Didn't know what was true, had nothing to lose. Home where the heart is, but where's the love? Feeling lost in the world, they don't care about us. Back to the wall, we ain't had no plan. Everything about the city made me who I am. You can make it hit, yeah, you know the rest. Every day was like a test. If you fail, it's death. Or give them back to us. How the system made the vision, but it don't add up. Take away from the hood, never giving back to us.
Young, black and poor.
Definitely had that, that Detroit Dilla, somewhat Dilla feel in there. One thing that I take away from this so far is the production has been amazing. I really like the production on this thing. I love the direction he's going with it. Great feature from Bruiser Wolf. I kind of wish he had the whole Bruiser Brigade on it. Although I don't know how well everybody would have fit on this type of beat. It would be cool to see like if there was a Zaloopers feature somewhere in here. But overall, great song. My favorite is still track number 4, Dark Sword Angel. That beat was just crazy. All right, we got track number 6, Jen's Terrific Vacation, featuring Casa Overall. I know this one was a single as well that I have not heard, so we're gonna listen to it now. And it's also produced by Casa Overall. Not too familiar with who he is, so I'm gonna have to check him out. Blue Tint.
Who's that peeping in my window? I don't really know what they here for. On the corner just for the Starbucks. I was just looking for a come up. Right there used to be a crack house. Now it's an organic garden.
Whoa.
Tell me what the deal when I block that slow, when the money that low, but the rent rise up. White folks coming at the blue, they done tore that down, and made that to a Whole Foods. Landlords looking for a payday. Now it's renting scooters where we used to slang, yay.
This beat is nuts.
Tell me what the deal when I block that slow, when the money that low, but the rent rise up. White folks coming at the blue, they done tore that down, and made that to a Whole Foods. Landlords looking for a payday. Now it's renting scooters where we used to slang, yay. Rent down when I bought a stacked out.
The drum work on this beat is insane. I'm not sure if Casa Overall played it and then chopped his own sample that he played, or he found a drum loop, chopped that up, but this is crazy. I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna have to check out Casa Overall. Jeez. Just let the beat ride out. Just give me a minute of instrumental.
Who's that? People in my window. I don't really know what they here for. On the corner just for the Starbucks. I was just looking for a camera. Right there, used to be a crack house.
Amazing beat again. Like I said, the production on this album has been insane. Like, I love every track so far. Danny Brown is doing his thing on this. Love the Travis Scott Blue Tint reference. That was cool. Listen, this is living up to, what I wanted from Danny. Now, obviously it's not a Troxley exhibition where he was just like not in a good place mentally. It's not going to be as wild and sporadic as that. because we're halfway through and we haven't had anything like that. But I appreciate this version of himself that he's giving us. You can tell he's in a different place mentally. You know, it is what it is. I know a lot of people probably gonna hate on it, but hey, go listen to Atrocity Exhibition if you want that. All right, we got track number 7, Down With It.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do now? All alone, now I'm feeling like a clown. Shall I listen to my homie when he told me slow down? Caught up in the moment, head was stuck in the clouds. Lifestyle of this music shit had me on some stupid shit. Never would've thought it fuck up who I'm closest with. All my fault for most of it. Thought I knew everything, but don't know shit. Trying to kill my pain, so I drink. Whoever would've thought it would end this way. Caught a couple times, but I thought we was straight. Got caught a couple times, but I thought we was straight. I had a woman down with me, but to me, she was down to get me. Except, lost the only one that loved me, these hoes don't care. Got too confident, thought you ain't go nowhere. Now it's all over, can't stay sober. Deep in my depression, hoping I can get over. I had a woman down.
Man, that actually sucks, you know. Like, you know, obviously Danny Brown, he's been used so much throughout the industry, and it's like, especially like when you have some sort of fame or a level of fame, it's hard to even tell who's down for you or who's truly your friend. He had a girl who was down for him, but he didn't see it that way, and it ended up not working out, and, you know, he wished he could have that back. But yeah, man, you know, Danny Brown, throughout this whole project so far, has been very introspective, which I figured he would be. You know, and just like looking at the album cover, like I'm looking back and forth, like from his lyrics and just the album cover, it just correlates so much. Like you could see like just the pain and trauma just from his eyes. Like, and then the words that he says, it's like, this is a guy who's just been through so much and just like tired. But, you know, throughout the record, he also talks about, you know, he's getting himself together. Like he's just stepping up to the plate to fix whatever he needs to fix in his life. But like I said, I do hope Danny Brown is great. I do hope he's in a better space mentally. You know, we love Danny Brown out here. All right, we got track number 8, Celibate, featuring Mike, Love Mike. And this is produced by Sam I Am and Casa Overall. Haven't heard from Sam I Am in a minute, and we already know what Casa Overall does, so I'm excited for this. And I'm excited for a Mike feature. I'm more excited for a Mike feature.
If I knew you, I would send you to the stove. Pulled up in the Porsche, playing Kenny Lattimore. It's the Matador, metaphors, you're wrong like the letter for. But trying to sell that stepped on Macklemore. Jeezy Shuttlesworth with Butterworth. Used to call me Mr. Get what your money worth. She suck it in like pot belly. And really got an ass, but she top heavy. In a Chevy looking like somebody told me something. Talking to your big homies like they owe me something. Fuck is you around for? I used to sell a bit, but I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate. Had me trapped in that celibate. Locked up with some pimps, told me celibate.
Like production-wise.
I used to sell a bit, but I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate. Had me trapped in that celibate. Blushing, telling me you're fucking with me, you're wishing. Out of place like carpet in the kitchen. I'm in something, ain't got no ignition. Get attention like two hoes kissing, with they lips poked out like what you talk about, Willis. No ill feelings, 8-ball look like Krillin. Feeling down for the killing if you play me for my shillings. It's a trillion, not right now. It's a long way up and a short trip down. I'ma let you get your turn, but not right now. I used to sell a bit, but I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate. Had me trapped in that celibate. Locked up with some pimp stitch.
You used to Stella shit. It's the
Mike.
difference from the truth and how they telling it. There's some Zod go for high, but I could sell a bit. If you spook and need a God, know where his sell is. Sometimes you settle with the price to build the etiquette. I got a better grip on life, I peep it's delicate. I went through deserts with the ice to find the messages. I had to pull a blessing out the sky. My envy is why all his blessings in disguise keep finessing him. I hope the lessons stick. I'm giving pressure to them guys, niggas gelatin. I keep the premises alive and believe the sentences I scribe. Probably there's no resemblance, cause niggas play pretend for different sides. I used to celibate,
but I don't fuck around no more, I'm celibate. Had me trapped.
Man, Danny Brown, like he's been very tame throughout this whole record. It's like a somber feeling, you know. It's a sober, somber feeling from Danny Brown. There were a couple, I guess, moments like in Tantor and I think in the first couple of tracks where he was a lot more animated, but this last half been a lot more introspective, a lot more just cerebral, and just him diving into like his mental state. You know what I mean? Mike had an amazing verse. Mike is always gonna give you, you know, a poem type verse where it's like, you know, it feels like an open letter or a love letter, and it just, you know, it just always hits. And Sam I Am and Castle overall on the production was great. Very simple. Loved the melody. Loved the little tambourine, a little just small things, percussion wise, throughout the beat. Really good song. We got track number 9, Shakedown. This is produced by Kalen Ellis. Shout out to Kalen Ellis. I don't know if y'all know about Kalen Ellis, but Kalen Ellis has been, you know, grinding for a long time. He's on YouTube making production videos of his beats. He has worked with the Count, Kenny Beats, and then I seen him like do a whole project with Lupe Fiasco. The dude has been, you know, working his ass off. Shout out to Kalen Ellis. He deserves all the production credits, you know. Him and like Jay Versace, they deserve, you know, to be used a lot more production-wise.
You ain't fucking with these clowns, right? How you like me now? Got a boss up and shake down. Get your head up the clouds, gotta go and get it now. Got a boss up and shake down. Go and bet the whole thou, but I take and never hold no phone on myself and point a loaded gun, no flash, no stacks. Cool with that. Used to catch the Buster 12, ass crack with the pack. Had me sitting to the side, couldn't even lean back. Now the only track I know is getting done with the Mac. With these tunes a pro, man, who sold you those? Who let your ass record your engineer as a trove? Island rolls up the hole under that light pole. You ain't fucking with these clowns, right? How you like me now? Got a boss up and shake down. Get your head up the clouds, gotta go and get it now. Got a boss up and shake down. Go and bet the whole thou, but I take him right. I threw the whole game, in the end got paid. Had to cover the spread, cold side of the bed. Never miss nobody when you live in your head. Fed up with all the extra shit, I just shut down. By myself looking stupid, what I'm posting to now. Fed up with all the extra shit, I just shut down. Looking stupid.
Like I said, I love the messaging throughout this, you know, whole album. While it may, you know, unpack a lot of his trauma and a lot of the things that he has been going through, and like just him mentally, he's not like letting it win. You know, he's, you know, like I said, he looked himself in the mirror and he's bossing up. Very good beat by Kalen Ellis. I think that may have been him singing on the hook as well. I'm not too sure. But another great song. I really like Shakedown. All right, we got track number 10, Hanami.
They say age catching up, so I'm running from death. I done walked through the fire, tripping on heaven's steps. Gotta keep shit moving, time won't stand still. Moving on with my life, can't cry in the milk spill. Rap a young man game and you missed your mark. Probably never win a Grammy or a chart on the charts. Should I still keep going or call it a day? All night thinking about the mistakes I made. Tell me where you're supposed to go when it ain't fun no more. If you don't rap, you don't eat, and that's the way you go. Can't have writer's block, maybe out on the block. Didn't sign up for this, it's like I'm punching the clock. Even with all the stress, a nigga still feel blessed. Could've ended right there on them Claremont steps. Even with all the stress, a nigga still feel blessed. Could've ended.
One thing about rap is it don't pay. Streaming doesn't pay artists. You gotta tour. You have to tour to make some sort of bread. You know, good thing for Danny Brown, he has multiple streams of income. He has his own show, I think the podcast, and he tours and he does very well. It really sucks being an artist in today's day and age. You really don't break even.
Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time. Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time. Time wait for no.
Oh, this is soulful. Seven Wonder. This is dope.
Time wait for no man, so you can't waste time. Can't get time back, time at the time.
It's like he understands the urgency of, like, you know, his calling and his path, like, and what he has to do and where he has to. And that's what I love overall about this project. Like I said, is, you know, unpacking the trauma, but also like, hey, I'm still going. You know what I mean? I'm still going. Shout out to Danny Brown, man. All right, we're on the last track number 11. Bass Jam.
Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again.
I like that.
Play it one more again. Remember back when it was hard for me to sleep? Mama played them old school jams on repeat. A little shy day sent me on my way. Dreaming about the shit that I'm doing today. Cleaning up the house, Mary J on cassette. Play another song, let the music talk for us. Have us shedding tears, so we talk through the chorus. Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Hold up, that's my shit. Play it one more again. Play it one more again. Johnny Kemp just got paid, got that whole car rocking. That was back in the days, it wasn't about no clout. Niggas made music about what they really bout. Heard us on my first time and it gave me goosebumps. Said everything I felt, everything that I want. Play another song, let the music talk for us. Have us shedding tears before we get to the chorus. Play another song, let the music talk for us. Play it one more again. Hold up.
Alright, so that was Danny Brown's Quaranta. Like I said, yes, dark album, very dark album. But you know, it's a progression of Danny Brown. You know what I mean? Sounds nothing like Atrocity Exhibition, which I expected. And it sounds like more of an extension of, you know what I'm saying. But I think this one is I think this is better than, you know what I'm saying, just off of first listen. I love the direction he went with this. He had the perfect features. He picked the perfect production. I love his subject matter on it. And, you know, I'm happy for Danny Brown. He sounds like he's in he's in a better space mentally. He's working on, you know, just bettering himself like we all should, you know. Now, I know a lot of people are going to kind of, you know, hate on this because it's not, you know, Atrocity Exhibition or even like, you know, Scaring the Hoes type of Danny Brown. But, you know, Danny Brown is not in that headspace anymore. You know, Atrocity Exhibition, you know, he was not in a good headspace. At least I don't think. You know, based on the lyrics and just how the production sounded, you know, it was very, very, very deranged in a way. And I mean, and I love it. That's my favorite Danny Brown album. But you can't expect an artist to give you that all the time, especially an artist who, you know, kind of puts what they live in their art. And this is how he is now. This is what he's living. If you want Atrocity Exhibition style, go listen to that. You know, it kind of reminds me of how when Redman came out with There's a Dark Side. You know, people, I guess, wanted that same sound and that same crazy Redman, but, you know, as he said, he even hates playing that album because he was in such a dark space. I feel like it's the same with this. Give artists a grace to grow, and I feel like this is a step forward, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yo, Danny Brown, Quaranta, great album. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.